What is up, everyone? Welcome back to, not really an episode, kind of a short episode, very short, if you will. I decided to take a little break this week, but still wanted to, obviously let y'all know that I was taking a little break and it won't be a full episode. And I decided to do that because I, number one, haven't taken a break in a little bit, but also my birthday was 2 days ago. I am officially one step closer to 40. We've got 2 more to go. So yes, I'm officially 38, but I was like, why not just take this, week off? I typically record on the weekends, and since my birthday was on Sunday, we celebrated on Saturday. So I just took Sunday. I made sure to get all the stuff that I typically do on a Sunday, like meal prepping, gym, all that stuff, and get it done and, clean the house and get ready for the work week. So I did all of that prior to Saturday so that I could just enjoy my actual birthday sitting on the couch with my pup and just being lazy and doing nothing, which was wonderful. But also, before we start, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day. Y'all are listening to this on Veterans Day. We need to love and support our veterans for all that they have done for us and continue to do for us. But definitely wanted to make sure that got in there. So celebrated my birthday on Saturday night with some friends, which is awesome because I feel like we all get friends, from all stages of life. You have your, if we're lucky enough, we have friends from elementary school and high school still, which I am very blessed and grateful that I do. I have friends, from college years, and then I have friends that we've met at different workplaces that I've had. And I just love that my friends all get along and it doesn't feel like, you're trying to mesh a friend group together, because sometimes you can feel that way. But I think my friends all have very similar personalities, and they're just laid back and chill and, which is odd because I don't feel like I'm that way a lot of the times. But anyways, I digress. We did get to go to dinner at the Providence Bar here in Huntsville. So if you're local to Huntsville, highly recommend the Providence Bar. It is so good. The food and the drinks are both delicious. The vibe is so swanky. To me, it reminds me of a bar that should be, it's also a restaurant. But it reminds me of something that should be tucked away, like a hole in the wall in a big city like New York or Nashville or something like that. And those places are always the best places because not many people know about them. But unfortunately, a lot of people know about this place because it's always busy, which is not unfortunate for them, just unfortunate if you're trying to go. But they do allow reservations, which is awesome because it's not the biggest place. It's it's kind of smaller, quaint, cozy vibe. So you can really just hang out with your friends, or maybe you're going on a romantic date night. It's kind of got those vibes as well. But they serve, pizzas, wood fire. Is it wood fire or wood grilled? However you say it, pizzas. And they do have a gluten-free option. So it doesn't say that on the menu, but if you have dietary preferences, definitely ask and they will try to accommodate, I'm sure. Because obviously I asked if they had any gluten-free options, and they had a gluten-free crust. And they cooked it well, which is great because if you're gluten-free, sometimes having, gluten-free pizza can not be the best. But they did a great gluten-free pizza. It was delicious. And their bartenders are amazing. You can just kind of either order what's on the menu, or you can try to, concoct something, and they're great. But anyways, great vibes. Loved it. I love the decor in there. It's not too feminine. It's not too masculine. I think they did a great touch on both feminine and masculine touches. But yeah, just quiet night. Love that. Love a quiet night. If y'all know me, y'all know that I'm not one to stay out late. I like to go to bed. Actually, we did stay there for a while and talk. And then me and one of my other friends and her husband did go down to see another friend where she was bartending. Sorry, y'all might hear my dog barking in the background. All right. She just wanted to get up here and sit with me. But anyways, so it was just a quiet, laid back, chill night. The weather, however, was a little cray-cray because we're in the South in November and it's kind of hit or miss. You just never know what you're going to get. And it rained, I want to say Friday, I think, which brought a cold front in. And so temperatures were dropping on Saturday. And then by Sunday, they were just rapidly dropping. So it got down to the 20s. And then again, 20s on Monday with some snow flurries. But I think it's supposed to get warm again, hopefully. So if you're not in the South and you're listening to this, yes, our weather is cray. But at least we get seasons. I personally love the fall and spring. Don't much care for the summer or the winter. So yeah. But yeah, so that's why I decided to take a little break. I'm not one of these people to celebrate my birthday for a week or a month. I was just because of the, typical timeline of when I record, I was like, I'm not going to force myself to do, to get up and make content on my birthday. So I just decided to take a break, but we will be back next week. I believe me and Menu are going to be recording together again, a couple of episodes. And so stay tuned for those. But yeah, so just to thank you all for the birthday love this past weekend, and thank you for supporting the pod as always. Until next time, bye.